Hello everyone, this is We Are Brick, and welcome to my 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 first live stream in a long time. Yes, it has been a very long time. It's been a long time since I last went live on this channel on this channel account, and yeah, and yep. Yep. So yes, and this is also my very first Lego sewing live stream here on this channel in the one time as well. So yeah. So today. So yeah. Yep. So yep. And this yep. So and I. Yep. So the way are and this is my and I am doing a Lego sewing stream today, which and here you can and here you can see that there are some store that you can here you can, hopefully as you can see from here there are some there are containers full of different types of Lego plates, which this is technically which basically is what I'm going to be doing for probably the next few for as many Lego sewing streams as it takes. And basically, this is this part of this is actually part of a Lego sewing process that I'm currently going through at the time of this recording, and basically this part is actually and I am basically at the step of sorting. Basically sorting my bricks, plates, and tiles by parting color, basically. And now I've already the bricks are now I've already now look good the good thing the best part the best thing the good part well what's good is that I got through all I have fully sorted all the bricks by parting color, but now I have which means I have the plates to do separate by parting color, which right now I am doing the part of the parts that right here what you're seeing here is basically the step of sorting all the plates by part first, and then I'll eventually and then once I have all the plates separated by part, then I'll be group them by colors. So yeah, so hopefully maybe you'll find maybe this will motivate you to if you're sorting while watching this, maybe this hopefully well, I hope this will hopefully this will help give you some motivation. Hopefully this will motivate you to give you some motivation. But anyways, let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and get some and start sorting here. So now just now I do now I now when I the last time I did a Lego sorting live stream here on this channel, at the time of that I was basically at the step of I was doing the step of emptying a total of 5 bins of unsorted Lego, and basically that was what I was doing the last time I did a Lego sorting stream here on this channel. But that was back in 2024. But now here in now here at the close to the end of 2025, I am on this one I'm actually finally in the doing the actual sorting. I put a 1x2 in the 1x6 container. But anyways, as I was saying, now here at close to the end of 2025, nearing the end of 2025, on here on this stream, now I'm actually doing I'm finally doing the actual sorting part of the process, and working on sorting my bricks, plates, and tiles by parting color. So definitely a lot of progress has been made since my last Lego sewing live stream that I did here on this channel. So a lot of progress. That's definitely a lot of progress that I made over the time. Yep. So yeah, so and now I'm excited for I'm actually now 2020 now as now of course with the end now I have now I didn't mention now if you are now if you're someone who now if you are subscribed to my Bird Advice channel, well which if you aren't you should you definitely should subscribe over there to Bird Advice. But for those that are subscribed to my Bird Advice channel, while the recent CMB podcast episode that I posted on there, I actually talked about I talked about the fact that I was going to be moving the other Lego content that I was doing on that channel on Bird Advice over to this channel, the We Are Brick channel, which is this channel. So, and and I and I have done that. So, and I have done that. Now all the other Lego content all the We Are Brick content that was on my Bird Advice channel is now back on here. So you'll get to see all the, and I'll be starting to do a lot of the content, and I'm gonna start doing having content on this channel. So, like I'm gonna be doing a lot of which means I'm gonna do I'm gonna be doing these Lego sewing live streams. I'm gonna be doing Lego about the episode. I'm gonna be hosting episodes of the Lego Building podcast each week, and and all of that is just gonna basically help to keep this channel active throughout the whole year 2026 and beyond. So yeah, I mean I'm excited. I'm proud of myself for doing that because I'm honestly excited to come back to this I'm actually happy to come back to back to doing content on the We Are Brick channel because I actually missed it doing a lot of doing other Lego content here on this channel, and now that the We Are Brick channel is active again, now I can do all that again. So, and that, yeah, and I'm also now as far as live stream content goes, I'll probably also try to do. I'm thinking about going back to doing. I'm thinking about doing Lego set building streams where because it is actually back in the Creative Brick, the days when this channel was originally named Creative Brick. On the channel I actually did Lego set building streams where I build a Lego set, some Lego sets took like more than one stream to complete. So, I'm thinking maybe I could do that, maybe go back to doing that again, because now that this channel is active again, I might as well go back to doing some of that live content that I was doing. So, and go back to doing Lego set building streams, and just doing all that is basically gonna, and that's really what the channel, what is gonna happen for this channel as it becomes active, as it starts to become active, as it's starting to become active again. So yeah, yep. So I'm just wanted to point that out, say that because having other Lego content on this channel is better than having that on my Bird Advice channel, because my Bird Advice channel was never meant to be a full-on Lego channel, and that really was not the purpose of what the Bird Advice channel was supposed to be. The purpose was never to just be to do Lego set reviews and do all that kind of stuff. It was more about it was about sharing. The channel's purpose is really to share tips and advice on building with Lego and topics and other Lego topics that help viewers build Lego knowledge, and and that's really what the Very Advice channel is really supposed to be, and that's what the Very Advice channel is supposed to be for. But when some years ago when I first started putting up like stop motion content and everything, that just defeated that defeated the purpose of having the Very Advice channel, and that's really. And it didn't, and it no longer was just a channel for sharing this advice, and it just felt like it was just and it just felt like it was a full on Lego channel, and it talked, and it almost went, and it was almost, it felt like it was almost, it felt like it when it was almost. It almost felt like it was going back, that I was going back to it almost felt like I was going, by doing that, it was almost going back to going back to the way it used to be the way the content was going to go, was urgent, was like main to go back to how it was when it was originally called We Are Lego. So yeah, luckily in 2020, but I'm excited, but I'm happy that that the Very Advice channel is back to being just a Lego advice channel, along with my build collaboration videos with J Knight. So now the build collaborations, while they aren't Lego technically Lego advice content, I still want to keep those on the channel, on Very Advice, because me and J Knight's build collaboration videos are really important. They're important. It's important that I keep them there, because if I was to move them over to We Are Brick, then it would just be impact. Then that would just be a drastic impact, and then it would just it would just be different, and it would just feel different compared to keeping it on the Very Advice channel and still, because the fact is that I've been posting I've been putting those up on the Very Advice channel for years, and so I don't want to stop doing that. I want to make sure it still keeps getting, that I keep putting those on the Very Advice channel, and that's what I don't want to move them over to the We Are Brick channel just because they're not Lego advice. Just because they aren't considered Lego advice. I mean, that's so. Yeah, I mean, this is just, basically, I'm just excited to finally be back on the We Are Brick channel again, and I'm just happy, that I get to do all other Lego content on this channel again, so you can that's what will help to keep this We Are Brick channel active throughout the whole year of 2026 and for years to come, and for the future. So yeah, I mean, yep. So yeah, I mean, and obvious, and I actually am going, but right now I am technically starting doing this Lego Story live stream in 2025, but most of my content will be mainly starting in 2020. Will be mostly coming in 2026. So most new content will be coming in 2026. But I figured I would start the story. I have decided that I'm gonna to start doing the Lego Story live streams starting close to the end of 2025. So yeah, so it's definitely, so yeah, I mean, I'm just, yep, so I'm just excited. I'm just very happy to be back on this channel again. So, I'm hoping that, and I hope that, and I just hope that and I'm hoping, and I'm definitely going to keep this channel active. So you will never, I guarantee I 100% will never move this, will never have this channel become inactive ever again. So it's definitely, definitely not, I am definitely not going to be ever doing this again, ever doing that again. So and that is 100%, and now you have, and I'm officially saying, and that is official. It's not, I'm not saying, it's never gonna happen again. So yeah, so it's just, so yeah, I mean, that's, but yeah, I have to say, I really was, like, honestly, I really was, like, this, I really just really want to point, I think that, I honestly have to say, this is, that coming back to this channel, the We Are Brit channel, well, it's just great, because now I feel like, I just feel happy that I'm just excited that I'm back on here, that I'm able to come back to it, and this is just something I plan, and I've been trying really hard to get this channel to come to be active again, but of course and that was until I got to the close to the end of near to almost the close to that, but it wasn't, but yeah, no, so yeah, I mean, really, I've been trying, I really have been trying, really wanting, I've really been wanting this channel to, really wanting the We Are Brit channel to come back, and now it's officially back, so, and now I'm back to it again, so, and the Bear Advice channel is gonna stay as a LEGO Advice channel, well, with the one exception of having the build collaborations with Jane Knight on there, so that's the only content, and the only other LEGO content that's acceptable over there is me and Jane Knight's build collaborations, but other than that, other than that, that's, well, that is very much gonna, that's all other LEGO content most other LEGO content will be on here on the We Are Brit channel, so yeah, so hopefully, yeah, so I'm definitely, so yeah, so I'm definitely, the first episode of the LEGO Building Podcast, it will be here on the We Are Brit channel, coming January 5th in 2026, so stay tuned for that, because I got a bunch of things that I'm gonna talk, a lot of information I'm gonna talk about, that I'm gonna share with you about stuff related to this channel, so about the channel, so definitely, so please make sure you do stay tuned for that, so. Alright. Well, looks like we're, well, let's see, I think I can go at least a little bit more. Alright, well, All right. Thank everyone. Thank you for thanks. Thank you all for watching this Lego Soaring stream, and stay tuned for new for when I go to do my next Lego Soaring stream, and also stay tuned for when for new content coming to the We Are Brit channel starting January 5th, 2026. Anyways, until then, I'll see you next time. Bye bye everyone. Thank you.